What's happening, guys? I'm Dan.
Now I'm Dani.
And we're back with another seltzer review. This time it's the Bud Light tea. Iced tea, I should say.
I'm forgetting what ones we're having at this point.
We have had this a very long time, guys. We have just been so busy that we have not reviewed them because I looked for the latest and greatest. This one slipped under our radar, so we did have this sitting in our fridge literally for the last month. Easily, and we just never got to it.
But
so.
I was more saying that I'm like, we've probably already tried that, right? No, we had the White Claw tea, we had the Corona tea, we had all the other ones but not this one.
And I think there's already like an Arizona iced tea, isn't there? Like a tea seltzer. Like, no, you make tea. You don't need a seltzer tea now. Quit trying to steal the market. There's enough. There's enough. So today, again, we're looking at Bud Light Seltzer iced tea. We have raspberry, apple, which I like that. That sounds pretty good. Peach, which I think standard, and tangerine.
Tangerine.
100 calories.
Yeah.
5% alcohol. Ingredients: water, cold fermented cane sugar, natural flavors, cane sugar, citric acid, sodium citrate, stevia leaf extract, malted rice. Let's hope that Bud Light put together a semi-decent stevia tasting seltzer tea. Let's crack into it. Which one are you looking for?
Let's go with the peach first.
Peach. So I will say standard $17.99 unless you are in a big box store. Then you'll get them for, of course, $14, $15, $16.99. Somewhere in that range, a little bit less.
Cans are cute.
They are pretty good looking cans.
I never can get it to focus.
No, it's pretty good.
Oh, look at that.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stick out in the crowd. They are a tea that actually
focus on us again.
Looks like a tea. Come on, get back at me.
Focus on us.
Come on, look at me. Look at me. Hold on, I'll do a readjust.
There we go. You got it.
Okay, so as you can see behind me, packaging right there, we're going into the peach. See what you got, Bud Light. By the way, Bud Light, hey, I don't see any messages for free product. Wink, wink.
Yes. Okay. The game.
It looks like apple juice.
Yeah.
It looks like tea.
Yeah. And really, a lot of the ones that we've had taste like kind of like Snapple or whatever.
Yeah, I poured a lot.
You did.
So I'm gonna go to an aroma.
This has a little. I mean, you smell
tea.
the peach, but I think it has a little bit more of a alcohol taste than or smell. It's been a day.
Yeah, we just got off of work. I get peach. I get peach, but it smells like a tea to me. It smells like normal Snapple, normal pure leaf tea with a sweetness to it, which I could attribute to peach. By the way, less than 1 gram of sugar, 2 carbs. Yeah, that's all that matters. Cheers.
All that matters.
Peach. That's very tea-like.
Very tea.
That tastes like extreme tea. Like, that is about as tea as it gets. Like, that is straight up, I am a little bit perplexed at how much that tastes like natural tea.
It has pretty good carbonation. I don't know, I think it tastes more alcoholic than the other teas I've had. I think the other teas are more mellow. It has more of a strong
This
taste.
has a bolder flavor, but I'm not getting the alcohol that you're referring to for some reason.
But like more, you know, I don't know.
It's got a fuller body, maybe a little bit more acidity. Thicker kind of bodied, so I think
it's really carbonated.
It comes across as acidic, a thicker bodied, almost syrupy tea with sweetness that I could say is definitely peach. This is pretty good for having the stevia too. It's not affecting me.
Yeah, I was gonna say the stevia is not too bad.
The stevia is not affecting me like I thought it would.
It's good. I think we should try the apple next.
I think that's really tasty, by the way. I mean, that's really good. Wow. All right, I'm shocked right now. You're going to the best ones. I mean, you just went to peach. That was probably going to be one of the best ones. Now we're going to apple, which I hope is the best.
Well, I think I'm waiting to have raspberry at the end because sometimes that could be artificial.
So, apple, which I'm looking forward to if you couldn't tell. See what we got.
See, I don't think I really care for apple too much.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. It smells like apple pucker. It smells like
apple suckers.
Apple suckers, apple dum-dum, apple... Everything apple. Everything apple. It smells great. Cheers!
It doesn't have as much as a...
Tea?
No, well, yes, not as much tea.
Tea is
but I was expecting more artificial, weird green apple taste. It's pretty mild.
I am mind blown at how good these flavors are so far. 2 for 2 in my book.
Yeah, it's not like artificial weird.
There's this sweetness, but you can tell it's like an apple sweet iced tea, but it's not coming across as artificial. It's not coming across as overpowering, and it's balanced really well to the tea ratio. But the tea actually is simmered down. Like the peach felt like it had a bigger tea body to it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But this is very refreshing and very tasty for being a stevia ingredient listed seltzer. That's incredible.
I agree with that. Yeah, I think apple
pretty darn good.
Could have been too candied weird.
There's a candied.
But it's not overly done.
Very well balanced. All right, Miss Nails. Very well balanced so far, I will say that. That is extremely impressive. These are underrated so far. I didn't know that these were that good.
Yeah, I really like these.
So we are going to Tangerine. Tangerine tea. I feel like that's bizarre, right?
See,
oops, I said a little bit.
Yeah, I've never heard of a tangerine tea, but
that's
tangerine
bizarre.
I tend to like.
Oh, yeah.
That
hey.
flavor.
Hey! That smells good.
Ooh, that does smell good.
It smells like tangerine skin, tangerine juiciness. Yeah, again, pithy, clementine. It's all in there with a tea. That's legit, man. Wow. What is going on right now?
This less tea taste though to me.
Again, I think the peach was the most tea forward.
Tea-like.
Yeah. These are incredible. These are very, very good. These are good teas in seltzer form. This is very tasty.
But like this, the tangerine one, I would just think it's a tangerine seltzer. I wouldn't think iced tea.
I will agree with that. It's more tangerine forward than it is tea forward, and it's by a long shot.
Like it tastes good for a tangerine seltzer, but I don't get the iced tea out of it.
I agree. That is incredibly flavorful. I mean, like in a good way. These are natural tasting. The stevia I'm not detecting so much like I normally do, and me and you are very sensitive to stevia. That's very good.
But it has cane sugar in it too, where maybe the stevia isn't as prominent.
But that gets fermented down. I mean, you know, when you see that, that's all fermented and distilled, whatever you want to say. These are very good. I'd say this is a solid 3 for 3 so far. Can we go for the 4 for 4 to get the stamp of approval?
No, raspberry.
Raspberry's tough. Again, are we going to get some weird artificial flavoring? Because the bar's pretty high right now. But I will say, as we've gone forward, the tea has simmered down, the tea level. Doesn't come, like this was straight up like Snapple and Pure Leaf to me.
Yeah.
Straight up, you know, with the peachiness. Raspberry. Colors are all the same across the board, by the way.
Yeah, it's like a Verner's ginger ale.
Good, well put. That smells very raspberry forward. I wouldn't say it's off-putting though. I'd say it's just raspberry sweetness. It's got a tea vibe to it. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Let's see if we can go 4 for 4, people.
See, I'm not a raspberry.
I'm not either, but this could have been so much more artificial and so much more off-putting. But I think it's very raspberry forward. Not quite to the medicinal level.
I don't know why I don't like raspberry, because the raspberry fruit is good, but yeah,
it's hard to mimic.
Like,
it's like strawberry. It's hard to mimic.
Weird. Yeah.
It's still good. This is still good because if you enjoy raspberry flavors, which I'll agree with you, I think you dislike them more than I do. But if you don't like this candied raspberry, it's not as natural tasting.
Exactly,
it's a candied, kind of like cough drop raspberry, and I don't mean that in a bad way because this is very good, a lot better than I had thought these were going to be.
I think you said it best though. It's hard to it's one of those flavors it's hard to mimic.
Absolutely,
like the actual real fruit.
Yes, strawberry, raspberry, anything berry I think is very difficult to mimic, especially strawberry, raspberry. They're watery fruits.
Yeah.
Especially strawberries. But I gotta be honest, this is good.
Yeah,
these are very good.
I will say though that as far as iced tea goes, the peach is probably the only one that I'm getting a lot of the
Go back to that. I still
got some in my glass.
I'm getting more of the tea in the raspberry, almost more like the peach was. But the peach is the most dominating tea flavor in my opinion.
Yeah.
Did our palates adjust though as we went through?
That's true.
So I'm going to take one more swig all the way through. See, because
that was our first one that we had, so we were like really tasted the tea.
Apple's really appley, but I like this tangerine one, but it's less. I think it's
more natural fruit tasting out of all of them. I think. Well, the peach one's pretty good too.
The tangerine, I don't get tea. Take another sip of the tangerine. I don't get tea.
No, I didn't get tea at all.
Not much. I get
tangerine.
I get it, but not like it could have been.
Yeah, no, I just get like a tangerine seltzer.
Rank them.
But I mean, if I were to choose which one I would want to drink the most of, it'd probably be the tangerine, peach, apple, then raspberry. But if I'm ranking them just based on them being iced tea, I would have to put the peach first because I got the most out of that.
Agreed.
Then probably apple.
Yep.
I'm putting raspberry last because I just don't like it.
That's fair. That's fair. I think I'm actually going to do tangerine last, and let me tell you why.
No.
Because it is the least likely to be believable to be a tea.
Yeah, I would
Is the flavor awesome? Yes, I'd probably put it second, honestly. I really like this one. I might even put it first.
Yeah.
If you like tangerine, this is really awesome. But yeah, if you're going for just tea vibes and on the teeter-totter of tea plus the fruit, the peach probably is the most tea-like.
Yeah,
apple, undoubtedly, very good.
I wonder, though, if that's kind of... Because we, like, associate peach with a tea because there are peach teas. I mean, there are apple... There's, like, Snapple, apple, whatever. But I think out of all these flavors, I relate the peach more to a tea as they stand than all of them.
That's fair. I agree. I gotta give it. Can we give it?
Yeah. We can give
Dan and Dani, Seltzer stamp of approval. 4 for 4. Really good flavors. I gotta be honest, the stevia didn't throw us off like I thought. Really good balance. Really good bold flavors. Very drinkable. If you like tea, these are gonna be up your alley. If you like fruit, these are up your alley. If you like both, these are up your alley. I'm Dan.
And I'm Dani.
We will see you guys on the next review. Over and out. Cheers.
Cheers! And look, I didn't even notice, but I have a little apple on me.